Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I just wanted to go over a recent declutter that I did of my fragrances. It was just a small declutter of things I wasn't really using, and I wanted to go over it with you guys. And today's scent of the day, we are using Brazilian Crushed Rosa 71. I absolutely love this scent. It is good like all year round. I gravitate towards this scent all the time. Summer, spring, this is a go-to, but even in the winter time, this makes me feel so warm and cozy. It gives me all the good feels. It has caramelized vanilla and macadamia, and it just smells so good. This is just a small bottle, but I plan to upgrade when I'm done with this one to the large bottle because this one is a must in my collection. So I did already pass all these fragrances along. I did sell them on Facebook Marketplace. Here in Canada, we don't really have access to websites like Mercari, where a lot of people sell their fragrances. In the States, we kind of have to go on sites like Kijiji, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. There's lots of Facebook pages I know where people sell their fragrances or trade their fragrances. So I did have some nice buyers who were very happy to get these fragrances, and I sold them for like a super cheap price just so they could get some sort of love and some sort of use from somebody else. So I did already pass all these fragrances along that I'm going to talk about. I do have little decants that I kept, and I just have them right here. It's a good idea to keep like a tiny little decant. It's like 2 mils or less of a fragrance, so you have a chance to remember what it smells like if you're ever thinking of repurchasing it, and you can test it out again and see if you like it and you want to repurchase it. So I just have them all over here. They're just little samples that I sprayed. So the first one I want to go over would be Amir Al Oud Intense from Lattafa. And this one I bought about probably close to 2 years ago now, and I just wasn't making a dent in the fragrance at all. It was more of a seasonal scent for me. I think more like in the winter time I would gravitate towards it, but I still wasn't using it even then. And this one is supposed to be a similar fragrance to a Replica by the Fireplace, and I do have, amongst all these perfume oils that I have over here, I do have Replica by the Fireplace, and that is just right over here. So this is the Maison Margiela scent, and I do use this one. I've actually used quite a bit of the oil, and I do prefer this one over the Amir Al Oud Intense. I just wasn't loving this version. I think maybe there's a little bit too much oud in this one for me. I feel like the oil is just a little bit sweeter. I was getting more vanilla from that one. And if I wanted to have this scent profile, I would use my oil and top it off with like one of my Bath & Body Works vanillas to even amp up that vanilla. I just wasn't gravitating to this. There was also some sort of note in here, and I'm not sure what it was that was bothering me. And the original scent Replica by the Fireplace has like chestnut, there's gaiac wood in there, there's some pink pepper and vanilla, and it's just like this amazing blend of notes. So I did just compare these two again, and I definitely do prefer the Replica by the Fireplace. It is just smoother. There's more of that spiciness. The Amir Al Oud has a lot of oud in it. It's in the top and in the base notes, and it's just missing the complexity that I get from Replica by the Fireplace. And this oil is such an amazing representation of the original fragrance. I have smelled the original, and this is a almost exact dupe. So yeah, I just had to let Amir Al Oud go. So another one that I did let go of, right over here, and that is Tharwa Gold. And this one was kind of hard for me to let go of because I did really like the scent. There was nothing wrong with the scent. It is very similar to Libre Intense from YSL. I just wasn't using this fragrance, and I also had it for over a year. It was fully macerated, and I just could not get on board with this one. I think it was pulling too much orange blossom on me. So this is a lavender vanilla scent, but the orange blossom was kind of taking over. And I do have Libre Intense in oil form from Oil Perfumery. So I have Libre Intense right here, and I also have the original Libre as well. So I have that one right over here as well. I have both of them because I do really love this scent profile. But these ones smell more like the original, and Tharwa Gold for me was just not similar enough. These ones you can definitely have the lavender, you have the vanilla. Libre Intense is more of a vanillic fragrance, but I do love both of these scents. Yeah, this one was just missing a little bit of smoothness and refinement, and the overall scent that I really love in Libre Intense. It was just orange blossom, more orange blossom, and I do love orange blossom, but I wanted that lavender to come through a little bit more, so this one had to go. Another one I had to let go is Fakar Rose, and this one, the bottle is really beautiful, and I had this one for over a year at least. It was fully macerated. It definitely changed a lot from the time I bought it. It got more intense for sure. The white florals in this one, including gardenia, there's jasmine, there's lily in here, lots of tuberose. It just got super cloying. Like the white florals got so strong, and I didn't like the way they blended. And when I would wear this, I just was not loving the way it was coming off. And it was very strong. It was long lasting, which is a good thing, but I could not wear this fragrance. So I had to let this one go. And this one is similar to L'Entrée. It is that scent profile, but I do know that I like the smell of the original L'Entrée. I have smelled it in store, and it is not as cloying as this one is. My preferred L'Entrée that I do love, that I plan to get a bottle of at one point, is L'Entrée Rouge. This one is incredible. So this fragrance, L'Entrée Rouge by Givenchy, is my preferred version. I have not smelled all of them, but I know I love this one. Of course, you still get that famous tuberose that is very indicative of this line, but this one has blood orange and ginger, and I love those notes, and it makes this one so special. It's deep and dark and just an incredible scent. So I do love this one. I enjoy wearing it. I will get a bottle of it at one point, but the original L'Entrée is not my favorite, and Fakar Rose is not for me, so I did declutter that one. So another one that I did get rid of is Caramel Cascade by Paris Corner, and I bought into the hype with this one for sure. Everyone was saying that it smells like Bianco Latte, and that scent was just all the rage, and I didn't really have a way to smell that one, so I thought, okay, I'll get the next best thing. Everyone was hyping this up, so I did get it, and I never liked it from the beginning. I had that kind of root beer smell to it, and I thought, okay, I'm going to leave it, let it macerate, and even after months of sitting, I still never liked the scent. So it was that lactonic caramel tonka bean. I think it was just pulling that root beer smell to me, and I could not wear this scent. I tried, and I just was not successful. So I did eventually end up buying Eclair, and Eclair I just have right over there, from Lattafa, and that scent I do really love. Let me see if I can grab it. It's kind of in the corner. Let's see. Here we go. So we have Eclair by Lattafa. So this scent I do love. It's still that lactonic caramel scent, but it's just more smooth. All the edges are kind of rounded. It's just a well blended scent. I don't get that kind of weird root beer thing going on, so I much prefer this version, and I will definitely keep this one for sure. I love it, but yeah, I just could not get on board with Caramel Cascade, so this one had to go. So another one that I had to declutter was Ornament Parfum by Afnan, and this fragrance was never one that I liked. From the moment I got it, I never liked it. I let it macerate too for a long time, and it is said to be an impression of Paco Rabanne Olympia, and I never got that from the scent. I have sampled Olympia before, and I really like it. It's that salty vanilla, wonderful scent, and this one does not have any salt in it. I never got that from this one. There's coconut in here, fruits, there's amber, vanilla, other floral notes, and it was just like its own fragrance. So I didn't see the comparison. I never liked it. It almost had like a weird base to it, like the whole fragrance had like a weird note to it. Not completely unpleasant, but just odd, and I just did not vibe with it at all. So I knew it was on the chopping block for a long time, and I finally had to just say goodbye to it. So yeah, Ornament Parfum is not in my collection anymore. And another fragrance I did declutter, and this one was actually, I think, probably the hardest one to let go of. So this is Camera by Lattafa, the famous camera that people love. And I think I had a good experience wearing Camera, but again, I didn't love it. From the moment I got it, I was not getting anything like Angel Share, which I do love. Angel Share is just one of my favorite fragrances, and I do have somewhere in here, I do have my Angel Share oil. I will find it in a second. And I have sampled the original Angel Share and I love it. And this never gave me that. And I know there was a lot of discussion online whether Camera is or isn't similar to Angel Share. I never thought it was. It was very much just its own thing, and it was a beautiful scent, but it was just too heavy on the dates for me. It was too rich and too sweet for me. I just never felt like it suited me very well, so I had to also declutter Camera. So this is my Angel Share from Kilian. This is the perfume oil from Oil Perfumery, and I have almost used half of it. I love this scent. This is just sweet cinnamon apple pie like deliciousness. So they did an amazing job of this impression. It smells just like the original, and I also love combining this one with Cocktail Intense here from Fragrance World. This one is also an incredible impression of Angel Share. You get that boozy sweet apple. Like, this one is macerating so nicely. I love layering these two together, and I get that Angel Share vibe that I want. That Camera was not giving me. There was just too much of that benzoin. There was too much myrrh in Camera. Like, it was that deep resinous feeling that I just did not enjoy. With the dates and the sweetness and the praline, like, I could not. Even though I had a lot of compliments when I wore Camera, I really did. People seemed to like it, but I could not get on board. So I also did try Camera Kawa by Lattafa, and as well, I could not go along with this scent. It was just, again, too sweet. That coffee note was there, but it was like too sweet coffee with dates, and it was just heavy, and I could not with this scent as well. So I did try to think maybe this one was my version with the coffee note, but it was not as well. So I am not going to be able to have any Cameras in my collection. Okay, so the last one I'm going to talk about today is Private Show by Britney Spears. And I still have this fragrance. I'm kind of working my way through it. And I do like this scent, but reality is I bought 4 of them when I saw them pop up on FragranceBuy. And this is a discontinued scent, so I was hearing a lot of people talk about it, how much they loved it, how it's this sweet, delicious whipped cream, coffee, dulce de leche, incredible scent, and I wanted to smell it for myself. And when I saw it pop up, it was only like $19.99, so I was okay. I bought one, and I thought, okay, I should buy, backup, and I bought 4 of them. And then after I bought 4, they were still available, so they clearly had a few come in, like a whole bunch. But I did buy 4 of them, and then when I received it, I like this scent, but I don't love it. So I do really like this fragrance, but I don't like it enough to have 4 of them. It's a nice sweet celebrity fragrance, but I don't love it. I have so many other fragrances that I would rather wear than this one. So I kept this one. I do have my other one. I only sold 2 of them, so I have this one and I have my other one. So I do have 2, which I'm more than happy to use and keep, because I mean, it is a nice scent. I'm not gonna lie, it is a nice scent, but I don't need 4. So I did sell the other ones. I hope the people who got them are super happy and will enjoy them. So yeah, that's the last one that I decluttered. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me for this video and for this declutter. I hope everyone has an amazing day, and if you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.